Inferno. It's an all
highlighted in the interview were plaguing them. Looks like a bit of a quad crunch. Flash comes in. JaCkz does get the turn. Kenny gets contact. So far, though, Brollan's won it. Now, they haven't checked on JaCkz until now, and Golden's found it. The crossfire didn't hold at all. It's been dismantled. Bomb plant, and now the retake. Nex is on 4 HP already.
I don't see a way back in for AmaNEk. He's going to probably want to deploy his smoke if he wants to give it a go. Can kind of isolate these duels from pit side and site independently, but you can see how passive he's being, and with a teammate on 4 HP, excuse me, yeah, 4, his chances dwindle. Nex is already positioning himself to suggest he's saving, so it's just more of a containment. Maybe he can catch a couple of those Fnatic members as they look to save in the pit. Oh, here we go. Here they come. One. No one home. AmaNEk needs to keep himself alive. Maybe Nex is under a little scrutiny here. 2 of them charging towards his location.
The bomb should go down towards A unless Hunter finds Brollan here. This gets interesting.
Does, and he's actually got 2 shots into JW. He's going to be kicking himself. Those bullets weren't just an inch higher. But now the bomb can go down. And as you suggested, there is a decision to be made here. Do you want to preserve? Taking a look at what they've brought into this, there's no armor. It is just the Desert Eagles and what was smoke grenades, a kit for Nexa as well. Could just be containment. A nice scavenged UMP. That's going to be tempting JaCkz to save even more so. Mac 10 recovered as well from flusha's corpse.
Oh, AmaNEk's on his full buy almost now.
Yeah, good point.
But it looks like they are quite interested in locking these players in potentially, or maybe they can get that rifle out. Oh, bloody hell, they've done more than that. KRIMZ, only one alive. Now, they don't have much of a chance for the defuse. He's gone for it. No timing.
Audacious.
It was ambitious, to say the very least.
Supposed to like back Hunter up. Ooh, and look what that's led to. That's led to 2, maybe even 3 casualties. Golden likely going to check his corners. Oh, the smoke's enough to bait him in. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't go for that. Kenny. He's got at least 2. No, JW lives again by the skin of his teeth. That's twice in 2 rounds.
It's a lucky boy. JW's tagged, but to what extent? It's going to be the fun one. Now Golden gets caught out. Okay, that's 2 dinks now. Suddenly, well, okay, let's kind of call it what it is. JaCkz managed to get one of the healthier players. So 2 of them are pretty much one-shots, and then you've got Brollan. So this could get scarier. That bullet was an inch away. JaCkz going to peel himself around as Brollan's leading the way. If he gets that, bloody hell.
Usual antics. He could get caught by Kenny here. He's hunting him. And flusha wins the duel. That is agonizing for Kenny S. And it does look like revenge has been found in buckets and spades. A double kill from the apartment setup. JW walking up long. It will be Nexa's responsibility, and not an easy frag. Seems that the Fnatic squad are very ready for this battle today. Surely that's the end of JW, though. He's actually jiggled and confirmed. Confirms the rotates coming in.
Look at what he's done. Look at the bomb. Oh, JW, you're such a nuisance. What an annoying play. He draws everyone in like a little magnet. They all come around.
B defender too. Yeah, AmaNEk was looking for him. Maybe they can win this. Has he drawn and given enough space, enough time? The smoke to CT is going to do wonders. They've flubbed his Molotov. It's not going to achieve anything.
Well, that helps flusha here.
Yeah, you can play behind it. Oh, gosh. Okay, so this is going to be difficult. He's cautious of the boost. He knows that that's a possibility. A second flash evaded. Golden got a multi-kill to find, and Golden and Flush have already found the first 2. JaCkz looking to clutch, looking to drop the smoke, fake it out, draw in the fight, but Flusha's...
Tip Fnatic's way even in the closer potential rounds. Nexa burning alive, gonna extinguish that, but there's Brollan straight away. Kenny goes down, and it's Nexa and AmaNEk who are going to have to deal with this problem that's now starting to build. Nexa removed, and as said, even with, oh, there's a small bonus here, oh, there's an if button, and maybe, Fnatic are grinding these rounds out, and it looks as though another one's going that way. JaCkz now on 1v4.
Not
Just,
ideal.
No, and it reminds me of one of my probably most favorite quotes. You know what I mean? Philosophers have discussed it. It's from a lovely man called Dom in Fast and Furious.
Down and go for a bit of an art check. Skip at KRIMZ. He's going to be met with some aggression, and JaCkz is going to land that shot.
Oh, good wall bang from Brollan. Can't believe he caught that. And Rush switching quick. Nice work all around. Hunter's got a lot on the agenda on short. He's actually opted to tuck into the site, realizing the responsibility of the A site is falling entirely to him at this point. They're making a lot of noise about it. His smoke does ask some questions and they push through. That's the first. He could get two here. Nice work from Hunter. Apps held. Nexa arriving when he needed to. The first frag found for Nexa, and now the first round found for G2. Just JaCkz. An orb to preserve. He's heading through the apartment's position. There was one there. It was AmaNEk, but like ships in the night, they pass one another. And JW will keep hold of his AWP. And the fact he's got 3,400 in the bank, it really is a dream save. He's not going to be breaking anything there.
flusha needs a little bit of a drop, so JW can give him an AK-47. Nice little trade, as I'm sure flusha will be wanting to get a weapon in hand here going into round number 7. But finally, G2 are on the board here, and it was all through Hunt.
Here, they're going to have about 10 seconds when that molly fades. Golden's got a lot to do. He's tagged up one. Knows Hunter's there, distracting him as best he can. Brollan caught through the smoke, 7 seconds. They won't even get a chance to plant. JaCkz and Hunter winning a round for G2. In pit, it's easy to overwhelm. You miss a shot, you tuck, you repeat. That's fine, though. That's exactly what he wanted.
Oh, all right.
7.
All right, Golden. You're going to get absolutely destroyed by JaCkz here.
Yeah, he's even going to throw an incendiary just to continue to draw out that utility. This is what they wanted, though. I mean, the fact of the matter is that they have got themselves a kill, pulled all of that utility out. They've only got a couple of flashbangs affixed to their utility belt at this point.
I know Kenny's in pit, but isolating him from this range is probably not going to happen.
Yeah, it's not looking like fun. Kenny tagged JaCkz to save the day. Oh, okay. They forced him off, and now they've hit Kenny. That's exactly what they...
Oh.
Fast up middle. Hunter completely flashbang. Brollan's done that. Golden's the one to convert. They want to bring the fight to them. Surely Kenny doesn't re-peek. He does. He does. Okay. Getting sketchy. Smoke towards the apartments. They have got full mid control. 4 of them gathered, but that's enough. That denial, they've forced the rotate out of Nexa, and now starting to forge a path back towards the B side. I think they want to have some pace to this.
And I like that. I like teams trying to exploit that additional rotation. And Nexa will be caught towards CT on Speedway. It's going to be AmaNEk who's on his own. Great to get one, but the site's now open. That's a bomb plant. They can't really stop it. I don't see any nades. I see a molly on Nexa, but doesn't get time to use it. 2 going up towards Banana. They're going to be met by Golden. So he waits patiently a little deeper on the angle. JaCkz going to be the first to try and clear. Kenny behind, isolates one. Nexa has found flusha, so these two getting a little bit pinned in here. They need some success on either of the extremities, and they find it in the form of JaCkz. Now Kenny feeling a little less committed here.
Oh, okay, Brollan. It's an unfun situation, but he's handled it with ease. He burns down, gets the frag prior, though, and Kenny just holding onto his AWP at the end of Banana. He won't be going for this. It's a real nasty balance you have to try and strike as an AWPer, Chad. I wonder what your take of it is. You know, when you're going for retakes like 3v3s, 2v2s, 4v4s even, as an AWPer, you want to be contributing, you want to be present, holding a line that's relevant, but you also don't want to be the first to go in and then the save call's made and the most expensive guns overcommitted.
Yeah, I think right there, when you look at the way that went down, if JaCkz was actually able to get up towards...
And he starts moving?
Yeah, giving him that next fight to take.
Yeah.
But just allowing JaCkz to go there and...
Kenny is rotating, though. JaCkz tucked in on the graveyard position. 3rd step. Burning. Eliminated. One more. Hunter. Kenny rotating in from library. That's JW's responsibility, though. And oh, wow. Hunter's already gone 1 and 2 as well. The multi-kill comes in. This is an important frag. AmaNEk gone. He knows there's another. Oh, nice frag from Kenny.
Time.
He's got a plant. Kenny's closing the gap. He doesn't check his close corners. Hits the scope. Quick scope from Kenny.
Nice.
And that's the 4th foul. 2020, it's a weird old year. And AmaNEk, he's going to try and make it weirder. Gets dinked immediately. flusha's done well with his P250, and there is more where that came from. There's an M4, and there's a second.
I don't like this. There's a smoke on Golden. They're low, though, right? Like...
They can't disrespect that molly. Well, they can now.
Tell Golden that. The cross is going to be an issue, though, and so is the plant, especially with that nade. Let's see what Kenny can do. Let's see what Kenny can do. Let's see what Kenny can do next time. Nade comes in. They do get the bomb plant as well. They've got 2 rifles recovered. The orb's just out of grip, but KRIMZ is going to be a nuisance. No, he gets caught. That's big. So JaCkz and Hunter have to do this quickly. You don't want those threats
Doesn't
building.
have a smoke. No smoke makes Oh, wow. JW boosted over the smoke. That's really spicy. They've made just
That's the most
Kevlar
Fnatic round.
and P250's work. And just prior, like the round before, we saw how paranoid they were. Chad, you painted the perfect picture. They're scared of the pace changes from Fnatic. Well, here's a pace change. 2 are committed towards sandbags.
Yeah.
A good use of utility. The dink from flusha converted. And just like that, they snowball into the site. JaCkz is going to be kicking himself. All he got to do this round was sit in pit and listen to a team losing a site.
Yeah, this is key. If you're going to play 2 players towards sandbag in the same fashion that we've just seen from G2, you have to get a multi-kill, right? You need to be able to bail your teammates out. Yeah. So multiple frags is important when you're playing those all-in positions, because you can see with the number disadvantage, even against the pistols. On top of banana, nades over towards sandbag. Nexa's in trouble.
Is he though? What a shot. Taking the head off of nexa on that sandbag's position. And it now, because psychology exists and so do humans, you can't help but worry about that B side. Kenny rotated in immediately upon that casualty, now heading back to A. It's brutal. Only $800 as well for Hunter. And Kenny's gone down. Looks like 8 for Fnatic on their map pick. T side start. Heading over to an open.
This one fully solo dolo, but
Yeah.
I think I can
Do you
get
have a
this.
T-spawn one? Could you show Brollan saving? You
Oh, he's in a really
won't
weird
show that
spot.
angle.
That's tough.
Oh, we see the tip of the barrel.
We can
You know.
see his corner, yeah.
Oh, fight incoming.
Is that? Oh.
Chad having PTSD.
Oh, wait, is he
of
going this way?
CPS days.
Oh, you got all the cams, dude.
He's going back.
It's lit.
Oh, sight now.
It's lit.
There you go. That's a good save from Hunter.
That is a good cam.
See, I really like those shots because it contextualizes.
I
Yeah,
see a
G2 are
boost
going to win
here
it.
from Hunter. He's the danger man. If he kills all 5, let me check my notes real quick, but I believe that means he wins the round, so that's
Nice.
pretty impressive.
Doing prep.
Yes,
Nice.
I've been looking at some rule books and kind of how this game really works.
What do you think about this B stat?
I think it's a good call on a round like this. I mean, they go B a lot, so that would be kind of nice. And it's the duo you always see, flusha and Golden, throwing some fake utility over, I'm assuming. I doubt they're going to commit on it. They're a bit far back, but flusha, he's getting a bit intrigued. He wants to know what's over there. I like how they've boosted Hunter, put him in a slightly awkward spot. However, if he gets taken out, I don't know. They have 3 on site, so it's not too bad, to be honest.
You used to be able to boost in that tree. I
Yeah,
forget if
you
it was
could,
Source
yeah.
or was it CSGO?
You could do it in the old CSGO. I'm
yeah,
pretty like
it
the
feels
old Inferno map.
so long ago for me that it feels like an actual different game.
That's
and
pure
it looks
cheese,
like an
though.
actual different game.
It does look like a different
It
game, but
used
that's
to
a
be-
good
I
thing.
used to like old banana
No, you didn't.
though. Yeah, I
With
did.
all the
I,
arches and
why?
stuff.
God.
I liked how it looked though,
And
aesthetically.
with the pillars and stuff, it was horrible to play because you could avoid all the nade damage and stuff. It was a clunky situation.
I liked it.
Josh, can you
I
go over
liked
to the
old
pit camera
Barrage.
for us?
Sure.
So they used. Can you? Is there another one of a different angle of pit?
I can just do this.
So in the back corner in Source in this version, ladies and gentlemen, there used to be a tree, and if you did like a real geeky 3-man boost, you could get boosted up in the tree.
Is there a wanted poster or was that like a meme? I thought they actually did that. Is there a
There is a
dossier
poster
thing?
with a
There's only
grenade
the
thing on
dossier.
it.
This is a
Yeah.
dossier.
Uno, due, non puedes
Yeah, I can't speak that, sadly.
No.
Really? I thought you'd been taking your notes.
I've been trying some Duolingo, but I'm
That's an orb.
not smart
That
enough.
is an
That is
orb.
an orb. That's a big save. If they can get that out of the round, it looks like he's lingering around. I would get the hell out of there.
Why did JaCkz
He's fine with the AK.
jump into their jaws? There's another frag surely for Hunter. He's lost his AK. Nexa keeping hold of JW's orb though. Golden's taking all of the rest of them out of the equation. Nexa holding strong.
All right. Well, interesting there that you had Hunter trying to do so much damage with that AK-47. He's potent with the M4, but with the AK even more so. It's not being able to carry that one through into round number 14. Things not looking great for G2. This is the CT side of Inferno here, and we do like to see...
America, which was...
Oh, that's apparently a moment. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
well,
It's a bit of
NA
a
at
meme.
Wilds is a meme. So G2 with high, grand final last year.
Yeah. Oh, they got swept
They
though
lost,
by FPX, right?
That's correct. But yeah, not ideal. Neither is this though for Nexa because he's just eaten lead. Flush has fed him
All right.
his AK-47 and won them the round. It's
Save.
It's a classic. Executed.
I remember last year when the Worlds was on, we were in Beijing. I say we. Myself, Henry Greer. I think Jason Lil Momo O'Toole was over there.
Trace Dunas Renthus.
Yeah, Anders was there too.
And he's looking to whack him down middle. There you go, Kenny. Some close quarters AWPing. That's a shame. He's had a real tough game.
It's not.
They've been getting paddled. I think that's one word I might use for it here. Fnatic
Have you ever owned a paddle?
Depends on what for. I've definitely owned paddling for being in the water.
Yes.
Of course.
Paddles for your boat.
Yes.
You don't own a snorkel? Actually, you do. It's got like 4 in a box.
Yeah, we got a box of
water goods.
Henry did say he was. Ooh, that's nice. Here we go. That's the bit of a
That should be the round night.
back. It should be right. That should be done for.
Why'd they go back to A, Lauren? You cracked it about 6 rounds ago that
I'm a
A
tactical
bad,
genius,
B
Jab.
good.
See, I've been saying this for years.
A bad, B good, 10-5 on the half.
Lots of info, gets spotted up by JaCkz, and now he's in trouble. The door.
Oh, he got stuck on the door.
Brollan died in the meantime as well.
That's true. He got caught in the mid-peak trying to stop his teammate from going down.
Oh, this becomes more difficult now for Fnatic. A 3-on-5 on the pistol round with 1:20 left on the clock. And utility aplenty right now for G2. They've got 2 smokes, 3 flashes, a P250 on Nexa, and they can head over towards this B side of things. JaCkz just ready with a flash in case they take contact.
I've got that lighter.
Yeah, I do. I'm excited for that. Flash gobbled up by Kenny S.
So they can just finish B here and trade out efficiently onto the side. Have something wild. Okay, KRIMZ wanted info. He's dead. No info for you, KRIMZ.
He's going to get another one. Yes, he is. Nexa making
Still
quite
go
the
B.
statement.
Go B so Golden can try. Let him have a 1-on-5.
Let him give it a go. He's rapping. It does seem indicative that that's where they plan to finish. A 1 versus 5 with an unarmored USP. It's not a story I'm used to telling. Maybe it's time Golden reminded me how it's done, but you can see the amount of space Golden has taken. They've waited so as to ensure a good chance. And here comes Kenny, back turned, and Nexa gets his 4th. Magnificent pistol.
Is that like 20 seconds left if G2 want to finish over towards this B site? Smokes towards A. Nade from
Nice
KRIMZ.
Great nade.
He's
Off and
corralling
up.
him.
Tucked in the corner, catching JaCkz. Now things get awkward. If
Back
they
to
head towards
B.
B and you know they've just dropped another smoke. 15 off that, so you got 20 seconds.
KRIMZ can rotate over.
Surprised he hasn't. He hasn't got the sound cues. Golden's heard nothing. This nade again. Look at that one. It could be promising. And another softened up. AmaNEk down to 50 as well.
Got so much util. Surely they can still work their way through. Golden and JW. Oh, this is a disaster. And you know, Hunter and Kenny are panicking about this. How do you keep this together? How do you try and win this round out? I think Kenny knows that's just not on the cards now. A matter of survival more than anything.
Save the AK, my friend.
Yeah.
That's all you can do here. As Flank was fantastic coming on in there. The smoke timings were great as well. And the fact that even going through that arch-sided smoke, G2 should have just cancelled. They should have just given themselves even numbers, and they could have tried to have traded out. But by going all in through that smoke, it was even a team flash to make it easier for KRIMZ. They could cheat that rotation over early. The smoke placement once again was perfect. And from there, the 11th round on the board.
The constant nuisance is pretty fun. Kenny gonna find a place for the rifle.
Yeah, if you take a look at a lot of the saved guns as well that G2 were doing in that first half, that's a big reason as to why there wasn't necessarily a huge amount of kills needed from Fnatic to post those rounds on the board. But round number 18, with a number disadvantage, Fnatic will be playing from that back foot, as that's a massive nade, but unconfirmed damage. KRIMZ won't know exactly how much that's done. Just a bit of a swift breeze, and JaCkz will go on down. They've rotated all of their members over towards A, and flusha, well, now relay time again. Smoke now towards top banana, a little bit of a gap. If he tries to cross off through this, flusha needs to be careful, and Kenny's actually going to oblige him here, allow him to get across by tucking in towards the cutout, retooling over towards the B side of things. There are 3 smokes in play for the G2 side. Could either go for smokes to cover off the site or just the standard coffins and CT smoke. No flashes though. Selling another fake here, but that's been spotted by Golden.
Oh, the fact he's got a kill and a dink is good sales. I'd be buying that. Flash has got a lot to do now, though. He's dropping his flash, trying to contest. Bombs on one side, and that was on Nexa. Reveals it's a full B. JaCkz does well. Excuse me, KRIMZ with his low HP. Oh, it's getting a bit sketchy now. Brollan needs to arrive from Banana now. It is a low HP JaCkz, and KRIMZ's nade makes short work of Brollan's finished FAMAS. 1-2. Kenny opened this round up. Now he has to close it as well. Pressure on Brollan. Oh, Molly forcing Kenny further forward.
Oh.
Good damage. Down to 50.
Unconfirmed, but soon to be found if they take this fight. KRIMZ. Uh-oh, this is getting...
Winnable. Very winnable for AmaNEk. Kit's on KRIMZ, but he's so low. And
No
AmaNEk...
time for this.
time.
He's done enough. He's done enough. Great round from AmaNEk, saving the day there. Kenny was the one to make it realist. I think JW thinking better of that. Concedes the arch control. Forces a smoke out of them. I hate this
Brollan has a
library
flash.
flash for him. Smoke is better. He's flashed in.
We got stuck.
Oh, again with the doorways. JW's nightmare. He has found a good bit of damage. He's trying to survive, keep them playing sketchy Counter-Strike. Damage inflicted. He does end up forcing AmaNEk to take down Kenny.
Horrible. I hate this
Look at
round.
the
They're all
HP.
stuck at arch, and the rotations are there. And you're right, the HP is so low that these deagles do become a bigger problem than they should be. Luckily, the aim is crisp and sharp. JaCkz, Hunter, and nexa staying alive for now, but flusha, I wouldn't put it past him doing more damage here.
Wow, okay, well, they're going to get lucky. They're going to get this bomb down, and that was very, very tense moments there. The fact that three of them just out of nowhere, you take a glance at the HP, and they're all...
flusha still might be able to get one if he decided to go on this.
Oh, all right.
To RuneScape.
I see.
Oh, yeah.
Hardcore Iron Men. It's a whole new way to play the game where if someone kills you, so basically this whole idea is people have started making hardcore Iron Men where all of your progress is locked. You can't like trade with players. It's all on you.
Yeah.
And if you die, your character loses his hardcore
It's just
status and you drop everything.
Oh, you start
Wow,
again.
that's
And
nice.
some people are doing it exclusively on PvP worlds. So that, to make it even more fun, basically anywhere in the world you can be
You could
killed.
just
So it's
lose
all, it's
everything.
like, you know, decision making is influenced. So
You don't have to go out to the
cool.
wild.
yeah, precisely.
All
I
right.
like that.
Well, that round was over, so thank you for bearing with us as we get back underway with the good rounds, as the Famous will come out for Brollan. Lauren, I swear to God. Oh, 5 Famouses? Excuse me, please.
Ah?
I don't think I've seen
I
this.
don't think that warranted such a raise in decibel
I don't
levels,
think
to be
I've
honest.
seen this.
5 for Mars, the French gun.
I don't remember the last time I would have seen this in Counter-Strike. Maybe in Source?
It is a rarity, absolutely. Usually there's a sprinkling, a smattering of something else. The nade has done significant damage. That incendiary forces them out not only to drop a smoke, but to drop a nade as well. That's not going to find anything. Hunter and nexa down to 30.
Not a single MP9 in the mix. No one just going for an M4 and no utility. They've really, well, not worried. They've really made utility a priority here, Fnatic, and it's worked wonders in the early stages.
I almost just want to sit back and watch this unfold. I like the ideas, but Golden's in trouble. He does make it out. I almost just want to sit back and watch this unfold. I like the ideas, but Golden's in trouble. He does make it out, and even leaves a little parting gift for Kenny on the way, but they have made it back to side. What do they have left? So it's Golden over there and flusha, so they're down to 1 smoke. The other side has a little bit more of that utility, still banked up, still pocketed, but it's not much.
It isn't.
Neither for G2, though. If they go for a B set piece, they just have this smoke and 2 flashes to work with, so they're just going to
That's
pop
the
on
only
in.
smoke
Okay.
you've got. Okay, gosh, this is all going to be dry. Golden's already taken down 1. There's more where that came from. Golden has the elevated angle. Does dink up 1, but they get the multi-kill they needed. A hard retake. No kits at all for the CTs. Against AKs, admittedly, 2 of them tagged. This is a hard round. JaCkz is tagged as well. God, they're all so low. This is so winnable. I wonder if Fnatic will let time get the better of them here. They're looking so patient, all grouped up. Nexa close. And he will go down. KRIMZ has done very well there. Smoke to cover the cross.
Any kits?
None.
Ooh, yeah, time is of the essence. You're right. That has to be the most paramount problem. But Hunter, now the only one alive to try and save this, does take down 1 time. Ticks.
Big retake.
They've got it.
Big retake. Yeah, that's huge from Fnatic.
AK upgrades.
Yeah, they definitely need to find those and find them quickly here. As Brollan's going to pick up 1. The defuse will come on in. And KRIMZ will find that second AK. So huge round there for Fnatic to be. See Fnatic's finding at least, I dropped the mouse, at least a little bit of damage in Banana. But for the likes of G...
Oh, the pace from Hunter. No subtlety to it, though. Maybe wanted the attention, but besides better of using it.
For some reason, I feel like that's all part of Hunter's plan.
Yeah, it feels like it was to bait Brollan in, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's plenty of mid presence. You can see what that's done to the B side of the map. Flush is desperately flirting with the idea of a banana push. If he drops a deep smoke at some point, Kenny has caught the flak of Golden's HE. Can't have been. Must have been from KRIMZ.
Oh, that's a great nade. Nexa's just absolutely gobbled that one up. Right on the button.
Did he see enough? I think he may have seen next. I'm not 100% sure. That smoke was quite in the way. Oh, AmaNEk. JW was pretty fine. Yes, it does show the icon of, you know, Hunter's Flash, but it certainly wasn't as profound as imagined. Now, flusha's going to take the time to go all the way around. Maybe be well aware that the lean could be coming through. Help is being called for. Golden will be on the way, but he does only have the MP9. flusha needs to buy time. Ideally get a couple of kills, do something. A tag, I don't know if that's enough here.
No, nor I. 4 from CT. They've got Kenny posted up. He does fall off it, so there is room. Fnatic might be considering a more passive stance. No, they are. Charging in. Kits. That's it. Golden confirms it's one in construction. It's a massacre. Hunters to recommend.
Yeah, I was watching a nice survival video recently. It just, you know, he's got a new dog. He was taken out in the wild, and you know, seeing how well the doggo does.
Nice.
Guys, we're getting a new car.
What? What's happened?
I get a new car to drive to work every day.
What?
Up middle again. Fnatic aren't being able to hold on to this mid. Control and JW, you're dead, mate. You're going to get spammed on through. How are you still alive? Look at this. No indication for G2 over towards Banana whatsoever. More than happy to just take this mid fight and force Fnatic back, and they've done so with great success. JW on 40 HP. Sure, Hunter took a lot of damage himself, but if G2 set up for a set piece, it's not going to be too much of a worry, or it shouldn't be, as they have isolated the B defense, and that's causing rotation from Golden. Back and forth he goes. Smoked on out towards the B side of things. That's just going to leave a Molotov in the hands of Golden and flusha with his smoke and HE. So still some lethal grenades on this B side of things with 45 seconds left on the clock. But still towards the top middle. That's where the attack's going to come on in. Nexa, what's going on? He's through.
He is, and he knows where flusha is. He knows where that nade was thrown. Oh, he snuck behind enemy lines. I don't know whether or not there is a sneak element to this, but the bomb is way back, and Nexa's already found flusha. JW kills him, but that's forced to rotate, and they can hit A. Brollan is alone. Good start. Very good start. A flash for the repeat. He needs more. And he will get it. Spraying down nearly 2.
Really good.
Hunter goes down. AmaNEk down to 2 HP. He's made this round viable for Fnatic.
God, he did so much there. Honestly, with that molly burning as well. Bomb being replanted. And now timing's of the essence. They're closer than they were before. Now Kenny, he's had clips here in the past. Rolling back the years, but KRIMZ ain't letting it happen again.
That was so annoying. I did go on the fan cams the other week.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw Hugo Byron was checking in as well. Trace Dennis Arenthus as well.
We started off a trend, and then the others,
I guess.
You know, they try and be us.
What can they say? Strong influence. I've seen those dangly trousers Harry's wearing.
Have you seen?
I'm just saying. Identical.
Okay, well,
what is going on here?
So do not like AmaNEk anymore. I know your cousin Nico could be joining the team, but
that's a cool little smoke. Is that for half wall?
Indeed, take care of that vision.
No jump required. Now that's my kind of nade. It does look like it's got a really optimal gap to hold, though. Look at that. That's not ideal.
Yeah, maybe Nexa needs to adjust that one a little bit, or they want to bait flusha into this. Damage done, exchanged on either side. flusha and Nexa tickling one another up. Another smoke to be dropped towards top Banana. That kind of works in the favor of Fnatic, giving them an extra 20 seconds to work with now, as flusha is the solo B defender. And
they can do this, though. Isn't that a luxury?
Oh, KRIMZ. No way. He's just taken Hunter out of the equation. Hunter's been the absolute workhorse. 25 frags for him, and now he's in the grave.
Okay. What do you do with this? 30 seconds. You have a bit of banana control. Top mid, no. But they're vying for it, and they've lost it. JaCkz down. flusha ahead of one. This is weird. flusha's right next to Nexa, and he's lost in the smoke. And confusion aplenty. 17 seconds, and JW just stands there and laughs at him.
Oh my God. flusha pushes through the smoke, sees Kenny with an aid in his hand. Now he's got the frags. Shooting his teammates, shooting everyone.
Weird round.
Yeah, really cool intervention with him.
We should have a conversation.
Yeah, he brings the tone down of the squad. He wants to succeed.
like that too at times. They're both
I guess it's
good players.
those old men gamers just have never learned how to communicate effectively in a team. I mean, that probably makes sense.
Yeah.
Kenny's got a chance to drop a deagle to his squad. Doesn't
you guys wonder why I don't play with you?
Yeah, because we communicate
identify
and have fun.
issues and
Yeah.
try and work as a team. And
Oh, it's just so much more fun to blame everyone and feel superior.
oh no.
Relive the glory days. Through comparison.
He's being mean. He's the vindictive, venomous tongue has appeared. But we do see the P250 and Deagle, and it's not much to be seen.
It's something, Lauren.
It is something. And to be fair, Nexa early on looked quite, tasty with the old pistol. AmaNEk would love a bit of that too, but doesn't get gifted much of it. Opportunities created, however, but it's going to be Kenny to try and capitalize on them. That's not bad. Suddenly we have a round. But as soon as
AmaNEk, but that's not the first man in. Look at the protagonist of this round. It is JaCkz. Straight into pool. Pressure applied. There's so many CTs in that smoke. Finally find him. JaCkz opens up the sight. And already it's going to be the round. Likely converted G2. Changing up the pace on Fnatic here. KRIMZ likely going to actually tag up Hunter with the nade. Converts, but Kenny was waiting for the push. And that's not too far off from finishing it off right here, right now. Through the smoke, the tracer fire visible. KRIMZ does get caught.
Oh, they want to make this one quick. JW trying to take some room in case it was another B rush. Run straight into the open arms of JaCkz. And we'll just see these pistols of Fnatic most likely get whittled down unless they're able to find a pick. They've left Golden over towards the B site by himself. That's in rotation will be flusha to help out the likes of KRIMZ and Brollan over towards the quad side. There's no rush from G2 here.
you like the ambient sounds on Inferno.
Sucker for a bit of bird song on me.
Oh, walk in the woods. Lovely autumn day.
Yeah, if you're ever around Dingley, go to Bluebell Wood.
Dingley and Bluebell Wood. English naming is hilarious, isn't it? Ah, yes, I was in Crinkled Bottom and I went for a walk to
lovely
Dingley.
walk. I went to Dingley, had a little walk around the Bluebell Wood, and all around a jolly good time.
Fantastic. And this is a nice round for G2. They want to keep it clean as well, obviously. All plenty of rifles. You don't want to lose those over towards any of these Deagles or CZs, but problems are being somewhat managed. I do always fear for flusha, but his death does kind of feel a little bit more secure in this, as KRIMZ is having a wonderful time. Way over in T-spawns, having to walk.
Yeah, but there is a world where Brollan stop makes a couple of these costly.
Yeah, for sure.
And they're starting to retreat, so this is his cue to come to life. If he can catch a couple. Hunter's ready. And this should be it. I mean, nexa, he's tucked in on the corner. They're aware that KRIMZ could be trying to contain them, so they won't go further than B stairs. And it's JaCkz to save them day. So
Shoulders to keep this one safe.
he likes it. Gives them the freedom to take some space. God, JaCkz. So aggressive, all alone.
flusha's rotating out of B.
Yeah, and they might actually work. He's going to tuck in. He's read this now as the util drops, but they can get a lot of space here. A spray's not going to achieve much. KRIMZ is spraying as well. They confirm where two of them are.
GW.
He's very fast on this.
Kenny surely doesn't expect him that quick. Yeah, this is a danger. 8 seconds now. Plant has to go down, and flusha willing to sacrifice himself, but doesn't expect the nexa and AmaNEk combo to do so well. But with all that said and done, Brollan comes in, clears it up, and that'll be 16.
Whew, chaos. I think we'd have to see that again in the replay to fully digest it. 7, 3, 5, 5, 6, 0, 8. 16 to 13. Fnatic have done it. And we will take a break. We'll be breaking it all down, though, at the desk.